Hey guys, Chris here from the Sleep Spot. I'm super excited about the launching of the new BMC range. Look, for the past year, many of you have approached us asking when we're going to start stocking the range. Look, we don't take in the product lightly. We get approached by multiple brands each year to stock the products. But our way of thinking is that if we're going to stock something, it's because we genuinely believe that it's beneficial to our customer, and hence the time it takes for us to look into the BMC. So we're super excited about partnering with BMC for this official launch of this highly anticipated range at the Sleep Spot. And now the BMC Mask has a more accessible price point, but the quality is not compromised. So if you're after the BMC range, this is it. It's finally here. Another reason that I'm doing this video is that if you're new to BMC Mask, this quick video will help you make sense of the lineup and the names, because once you understand it, it's actually pretty simple. BMC Mask falls into three main categories, just like the rest meat and fish and parkle. And the first letter of the mask name tells you exactly what type of mask it is. F stands for full face mask, which covers your mouth and your nose. N stands for nasal mask, which sits over or underneath your nose. And P stands for nasal pillow mask, which is a pillow cushion that sits under or slightly into your nostril. So whenever you see the BMC mask name starting with F, N, or P, you'll immediately know what category it belongs to. Let's start off with the full face mask, the one that's starting with F. So there are three types. The first one is F5A+, which is a traditional full face mask. So it covers both nose and the mouth and sits over the bridge of your nose. So it's very similar in style to masks like the Resmed Airfit F20 or the Fish and Parkle Viterra. And then you've got the F6, which is a hybrid type of full face mask. The cushion sits underneath your nose and covers your mouth. So rather than crossing the bridge of your nose, this is a great option if you tend to get soreness or pressure around the nose. A similar mask in the Resmed range is the Airfit F30, which has recently been discontinued. And in the Fish and Parkle range is the Evora Full. And finally, the F6S, which is a BMC latest release, and it's the top of the head tubular type of full face mask, meaning that the hose connection is at the top of the head. It's especially good for side sleeper or active sleeper, and the design is very similar to the Airfit F30i. So next up are the nasal masks, starting with N. There's two types. There's the N5A+, which is a traditional nasal mask where the cushion covers the entire nose. What's nice about this design is that it's stabilized by flexible side panels rather than a rigid forehead frame like a traditional type of nasal mask. So it tends to feel less bulky and probably much better for side sleeper because it wouldn't push your mask upwards if you lie on your side. And then there's the N6, which is a slim profile type of nasal cradle mask. So instead of covering your entire nose, the cushion cradles underneath your nose. It's very lightweight and low profile, similar in style to the Fish and Parkle Evora nasal mask or the Resmed Airfit N30. So lastly, we've got the nasal pillow mask starting with P. There's two types. The P6 is the pillow version of the N6. Same minimal design, but with the nasal pillow instead of the cradle cushion. And the P6S is the tubular top of the head version. Again, the hose connection is at the top, which makes it ideal for side sleeper and people who move around at night. The closest equivalent in style would be something like the Airfit P30i. So once you know what the letter means, the F for full face, N for nasal, and P for pillows, the BMC range becomes much easier to understand. So if you're not sure which one is right for you, we're happy to help you choose based on how you sleep and how you breathe.